Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. Yo, I just wanted to speak on this real quick. You know what I mean? It's not Brooklyn Nets content. I just wanted to say shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man, for doing that song. I heard he performed it 5 times. He was in Inglewood when he did that song. Freaking ass nigga, he at 69. God, hey, run for your life. That shit is crazy. Oh my God, Jay in the building. I, I'm gonna throw the link. I'm gonna hold on. Jay, I'm gonna send you the link in your chat. I don't know how many people want to talk about this, so I'm gonna just send you the private link. Hold on, give me a second, Jay. Well, one thing that I wanted to say to it was that hold on. Alright, I don't know. I tried to send it to you just now. She giving me a hard time. I'm gonna just throw the link in the chat. But this is not a Nets. This is not a Nets stream right now. This is a this is about culture, bro. This is about, and I'm trying to connect the two topics that I got on here. In the hip hop culture, what Kendrick Lamar is doing with this "Not Like Us" song is saying that having sex with underage uh children, or having, you know what I'm saying, inappropriate relations with you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, inappropriate relations sexually, the culture doesn't support it. You know, Kendrick Lamar jumping out being the face of, we do not support this fuckery inside of, you know, hip hop. There's a lot of things going on in hip hop, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all follow Hassan Campbell. He said a lot of things according to some along these lines, not necessarily this, but he's somebody that you can learn from as far as blogging. His content is real authentic, real straightforward, real straight to it. And you can learn a lot based on his perspective on how he sees the hip hop, how he sees hip hop in the game inside of hip hop, right? So again, just kind of backtracking to the Kendrick Lamar point. Kendrick Lamar with this song, for one, got LA on fire. Got it on fire. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it's going to continue to be this way. It seems like the trajectory of the culture is going a different way opposed to the way that it was going. The different way that I think is going is that people want to hear music that has a message. Say what you want about the "Not Like Us" song and how it comes at Drake, but it talks about a lot of things that I want you guys to catch on to. You know, one of the things I want you guys to catch on to immediately is the fact that a lot of the times rappers like Drake, nobody speaks on the matter. You know, Drake, he'll do whatever, and people will take a blind eye to it. You know, they'll be like, "Oh, you know," they won't even discuss it. Kendrick Lamar put a microscope on the bullshit that goes on, and even if this angle is, I would say, I won't say that. This angle, the way he attacked Drake, and for Drake not to respond after this, it shows you who won, for one. For two, it shows
Nah,
that.
don't do that. He did respond, and everybody killed him for responding to it, saying he shouldn't have responded to it. He shouldn't have defended himself. So
What did he say?
the Heart Part 6, he came out with a whole song talk about if these rumors were true, they would have took all the walls down.
Oh
Something.
yeah, that shit was whack.
That shit was fire. I don't know what you talk about, but go ahead.
I'm talking about the fact that in this industry, the all of that kind of sexual activity takes people, fans take a blind eye to it. The industry take a blind eye to it, and it's a lot of nonsense that goes on. And Kendrick exposed a lot of that shit. And I heard the Hard Six. I didn't think that shit was a strong song at all. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought the shit lyrically was fire, but at the end of the day, I just feel like niggas didn't want to hear nothing from Drake. Niggas ain't want to hear that shit, especially by that time.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
thought it was lyrically fire. I thought
you know
he
what
said
you know
a lot
you
of
know
bars.
what it is. You know what it is, too, Jay. It's that he chose the Heart series. Like Kendrick been doing the Heart one through five, and he comes out with the Heart Six, bro. Before all of this beef between Kendrick and Drake, I always look forward to the next Heart that Kendrick was going to drop. You know what I'm saying? I love every song that he did, one through five. And I was looking forward to six, and I hope he still does six because that Drake shit don't count. You know what I'm saying? Even
Well,
if he,
the nigga,
like,
the
I
nigga
don't think
Kendrick
that
had
shit
did a
pays. Hmm?
Kendrick had did a timestamp record of 616 and such. That's why Drake did the Hard Part Six. It was just back and forth.
Yo,
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same exact thing because it's a timestamp and the 616. I mean, I just feel like
The
I don't
timestamp
know,
shit
man.
that
It's
the
I
same way the
maybe I'm
same way
one
you try to
sided, but
skip the hot shit, the
I
same
see
way you try,
Kendrick whooping his ass, bro. That there ain't no coming from that.
bro. Like I
I
said,
think my only concern, cause I do think Kendrick definitely got the narrative, him winning, because he was doing false claim, back and forth, false claim, whatever. But my only thing is with Kendrick just attack Drake just for publicity. I like, bro, attack somebody else. Like it was mad artists on Drake, bro. Dissing Drake, like it was kind of like I don't know. I wish I saw another competition or something. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah.
I don't personally me, and this is just me as a lyricist and as a person who listen to rap. I literally do not see how people are so impressed with this Kendrick Lamar shit. Niggas is niggas, but go ahead if that's what y'all like. But I'm confused. But like I said before, I was confused during Ether too. I didn't think Ether was a great lyrical show of ability. It was just a bunch of name calling. And I guess if that's what you in it for, cool. But the same thing with this joint. Like the a lot of them Kendrick joints I like. I mean, I heard I feel like they could have been better if they was edited better or shorter. And even with the Not Like Us joint, I kind of like that one, but I wish he'd have came with that one first. By the time he came out with that, I was bored with the whole thing.
Yeah, I think Euphoria was his best one, but like you said, that was pretty long. Like I didn't like the Canadian. I actually liked everything except for the Canadian accent. Shit, well, everything else I like.
For me, on that record, I liked it was a 6 minute record. I could have done without the first 3 minutes, and I was good with the last 3 minutes.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I'm like that too.
it is what it is. I ain't mad at other
I
people
like how he used
feeling
that
how they feel.
DMX. He used that DMX, thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that
That
was
was funny.
hilarious. I thought that
I
was
even
pretty.
thought the Canadian accent shit was funny. The little Crody shit. I thought that was funny.
Yeah,
But
no, I have Canadian friends, so I thought it was kind of like cringe. But I like like you said, the middle part was my favorite part. So I
yeah,
don't.
Yeah.
yeah.
What up, Part Thor? What up, PT? Yo, you there, PT? All right, we'll wait for
I'm here.
PT to show up.
I'm here. I'm here. I like. I'm shocked by what I'm hearing. 'Cause even though I was angry when Ether came out because I felt like it made Brooklyn look bad. I had to give it to Nas. Nas really took him apart, and Kendrick did the same thing. He psychologically took apart um Drake, and he exposed who Drake has always been. Like we and then I mean I don't think it's something that's controversial though. Like he's a created product. You know, it's not like for everyone who've ever sit at a kitchen table and wrote their raps down. You know what I'm saying? We should all feel a way for a dude that even the way the song should be sung is given to that dude. Like these reference tracks. I mean, is he Drake or is he Party Next Door? Like,
Or
who who's the
Yeah,
real person?
I
And
disagree. I disagree, man.
and as someone who's a major fan, and I gave it to the Nets marketing department 2 times. I'm a big fan of y'all record, I think it's the best. I think it's since Go New York, Go New York, Go, that it's the best joint out there. So I know y'all make music.
Appreciate you.
I know y'all make music and y'all make it on a high level. It's just yeah, like Drake is the greatest corporate capitalist, built in a laboratory dude ever. He has all the
He
features
said
that
built in the
America likes.
laboratory. That's hilarious. He said built in the laboratory. I'm low key crying right now.
Yo, but the thing is, I'm saying that
Yeah, when he
Drake
said that,
has
it
a
made me
tap.
think back to the LeBron and Drake Sprite commercial where they really made him in the laboratory.
Yeah, shit,
I think
that's
that what makes Drake talented though, because everybody takes from here, take from there. Even Kendrick,
nah, but
this he got it from somewhere else.
you
You know
That's
what
a
I
can't
mean?
fact.
you can't say that's what makes you talented. Talent is something that's inside of you.
But
That
nothing's
makes you
really
who you
original.
are.
You just add your own flavor to it. That's how I feel. Like nothing's really original.
Mm, have
Like
you listened to the
basketball
Party
moves ain't
Next Door?
original. We just add
Ha-
flavor. Haircuts ain't original. Nothing like that.
have you listened to the Party Next Door reference track?
From
Yeah,
Ratchet Happy Birthday?
Yeah,
Bro, that's not a rap song, though.
but oh come on, it's not the only one. It's
You
they
know,
got like
I know.
four of them
I'm just
floating
saying that
around.
if that's the example you're going to use, Party
It's
Next Door.
one.
Come
It's
on, man.
one of many. It shows that it's not even his flavor. It's not even like I thought the way he would say words or whatever that was uniquely Drake. It's not. It's
but they
this.
say Kanye West do a lot of talented people. Even Kendrick diss track, he copied some diss from other people too. You know what I mean?
Which one? Which one?
When he said, I hate the way you talk, I hate the way whatever, he got that
A,
from DMX.
a lot
DMX said in his interview.
a lot of the shit that
Yeah,
most
yeah. I don't think that's the same thing, Ivan. No, go
Nah,
ahead,
it's
Jay.
not the same.
well, even if you want to say that, you could go back to that whole song. He pretty much took E40's flow. That sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one
See,
that up the
so
flow with him. Like that's
nah,
you could
you
say he
get
was paying homage. You could say
you
that, but it still
having
wasn't
lived in LA.
original.
Having lived in LA, I'm telling you, that's an old school. That's an old school bounce for them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but
you,
that's a Bay
like how
bounce anyway. And all I'm saying is, it's not all the way original,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
Yeah. Nothing's all the way original anymore. Like if you want to keep it above.
yeah,
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
there's nothing
It,
hold
new
on.
under the
I
sun.
think it's hard to be all the way original, and especially in the music industry where they try to make you sound like other niggas. And at the end of the day, songwriters get paid for a reason. Songwriters have a job for a reason. All of these people who are artists, if they can't think of something that day, everybody else don't get paid. So everybody around them wants to
Especially in the
make sure
music business.
everybody around them wants to make sure they always got a hit.
Yeah, but we talking about two different things. We talking about artistry, and we talking about music business. Music business. If I'm in the music business, I want 50 Vanilla Ices. I want 50 Slim Shadys type niggas. Like that's music business. But when you're talking about artistry, when you're talking about putting together a record, we're having a different.
Oh, what happened to
Yeah,
Python?
I don't know. We'll wait till you come back. Let's go to
But
LM real quick though.
but
Shout to
let me
LM.
say one more thing real quick. But
Go ahead, Jay.
being in the music business, you have to, like, it is a artistry thing, but business is still business.
Yeah, but I think that's what PT is talking about, opposed to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is an artist and he's authentic to his true self. Drake is more of a
He's a
whatever the
brand as
industry.
well,
Without, hold on, let me finish. Can I finish?
but
With
he's
Drake
also
is,
a brand. You try to
bro,
separate them. They the same, bro.
bro. Can I
They just
finish my
got
take?
different. They just
Can
got
I can
different. Go
I can
ahead.
I finish? All
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying to do is finish.
you
Bro.
paid the false narrative. But go ahead.
Bro, but what I'm saying is, when we talking, we gotta all let each other finish they take, bro. Just because you disagree with me, don't mean cut me off. That's what I was saying to Leap yesterday. Cause my nigga, I be disagreeing with y'all too. But if I all cut y'all off, bro, we gonna sound like trash on Spotify. The audio quality is not gonna be able to pick up quality. It's just gonna pick up a bunch of niggas sounding like you don't know who's who and what's what. So basically, what I was saying is, in my opinion, Kendrick Lamar is someone that's true to himself, authentic wise, as far as it comes to him and his artistry and the music he makes. Drake, some more of what the machine wants, he pushes. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I think like I said, I could be wrong, but I think Drake is just an artist, like, and he just good at everything he touches. Because I know if I'm not mistaken, where he's at from Canada, I think that's multicultural. So I don't know. I think he's just diverse, man. Some people are just diverse with different. Chris Brown does it too. Chris Brown does Afro beat music. I don't know. I think it's just. I don't know. I think just Drake is just a great artist, man.
Yo,
I don't
niggas
know.
just be brainwashed by the motherfucking like the image. Like if niggas tell you that this is their image, that's what their image is. And I guess I don't know neither one of the niggas personally, so I don't know what neither one of them niggas is into personally. So I'm just going off the music, but I can't tell you what's in. Yeah, this is his authentic, what's in his true soul. I have no idea. I don't know these niggas. These niggas is
Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna fall back. I want to hear J and LM kind of. I want to listen to J and LM. LM, how you feel about all of this?
I got finished watching it a minute ago. Man, that nigga Kendrick is certified, bro. I like it at this point. It is what it is. That nigga had three sets of niggas that beef in LA on stage and got them niggas together for a whole event and said, "Yo, no beef. Let's just all come together. Let's have the whole LA come together for this one show." Niggas had Compton tatted on their backs. Niggas was having their flags on stage. Niggas up there probably caught, you know what I'm saying, caught a couple or something. Like all it really showed is, yo, like I don't even think that, yes, a part of it was to Drake, but really I think that shit was just on some LA shit. Like Nipsey died, they played homage to Nipsey, they paid homage to Kobe. It was just on some West Coast shit. Like, yo, this for us, this for the West Coast. Niggas come up here try to play us. They try to think that we not certified out here. Nah, we gonna show out, we gonna pop out and show 'em what it really is. Niggas had the whole gang sets of different niggas that don't fuck with each other on stage, and he is the only person in LA that can most likely do that. Niggas is gonna stop what they doing. For all that shit showing me is that niggas is gonna stop beefing or whatever for Kendrick. Like he is certified in these streets. These niggas know when they pop out in LA or whatever the case may be, Inglewood, Compton, that shit was legendary. Like I think that's a certified artist. Like the nigga pop out once in a while, but when he pop out, he gonna put on a show. I just think that Kendrick, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Had Westbrook up there, DeRozan, niggas said Braun was there, Harden, Ross, all them other niggas was there. I also think them niggas was really choosing sides. Like, fuck it, we over here, niggas. We don't fuck with that. I just think that Kendrick with the pedophilia angle and shit, niggas made it look at Drake a certain way. Cause I thought Drake and LeBron was like best friends. That nigga was at a K.Dot concert. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, who side you on? You was just on the shop talking with the Pusha T shit, and now niggas is over here on K.Dot side. That shit was crazy to
Yeah,
me.
the
Low
truth
key,
is we don't care
LeBron was
about
in
what's real or what's right. We just care about feelings. So it just switched. Like that's the way the internet works.
low key. LeBron was in the first version of the Not Like Us video. That's why they had to scrap that video because Nike was like, "Fuck is you doing?"
Yeah, that shit had me crazy. I was like, bro, you got brand deals on the line. Like, that shit is crazy for you to like be the whole song about a pedophile. But I mean,
Yeah,
niggas was out. They was out there, yo. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one of the. I was in my living room jamming. I like how he put on for the local artists too. Like the niggas that was not heard of. They probably independent artists. They probably never been in front of more than 10,000 people. They got their shine. He let them get their shine. The other artists that, you know what I'm saying, ain't been put on yet. They probably got some Spotify streams tonight. They probably gonna get some streams. I saw on Twitter niggas was like, yo, who these niggas that he bringing out? These niggas is type nice. Let me go on their Spotify and some shit, and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. He put on niggas on the West Coast. He, you know what I'm saying? He let them get their shine, and then he was the last event. So I mean, it made sense. Uh, He performed Not Like Us like 6 times. Like the when he had all them niggas on there for the 6th time, Mustard and all of them. Like that shit was wild. Like I don't know. K.Dot, I've been saying Kendrick is it's just a difference between niggas like Kendrick and Drake. Like I've been saying this since jump. Like he a certified artist. Like that shit was artistry. You don't. It's rare to see something like that on the live stream, and nigga made it free. It ain't like you had to pay for it. He really for the culture. He made that shit free. It's
Yo,
like, nah,
I ain't
niggas gonna pop
gonna lie.
out. You ain't have to pay for it. You ain't gotta pay 10.99, 11.99 for that shit. All you have to do is just
I
go on
think
stream.
I don't see how this nigga Breeze let you get through that whole soliloquy without putting the anti-glazing at the bottom of the screen, because that was crazy.
What you
no,
mean?
no. I think my only thing is
It's
just
heavy
with
glaze.
the only thing with Kendrick, I feel like he capitalized on this Drake opportunity. I really
Right.
want to see him.
I could agree with that.
You know, like, and I just wish I wish it was a real rap battle with somebody else. Cause Drake was facing like 30 people, like not 30, but I'm over
But
exaggerating.
look,
But it was other people. You
Ivy,
know what I mean?
that's
That-
partly
I
Drake's
don't even
fault.
agree. I don't even
That's
agree with
partly
that.
Drake's fault, because if he chose to focus on 30 people and not focus on the biggest fish there, and he tried to underestimate Kendrick like he wasn't a big fish, like he's just one of these 30 niggas. And that nigga Kendrick showed him he's not one of those 30 niggas. He is the one out of those
I
30.
ke- I
yeah,
keep telling y'all, and I've said this on the last pod. I see Drake as Drake, and then I see the rest of these niggas as the field. And I keep telling y'all niggas, there are people in the field that are nice. Don't underestimate the field just cause you all the way at the top. There are niggas there that can kill you. Don't get it mistaken. Just because you at the top and the industry can survive without you, and you can make every hit and you can be versatile. No, nigga, there are niggas there that can kill you. There's niggas there that are strategic. There are niggas there that eat, live, and breathe this hip hop shit. Doesn't matter how big you are. There are people there that know what they doing. They strategic. All the shit was calculated. Kendrick told him in Euphoria, if you take it there, I'm taking it further. When niggas fail to realize is that K
Okay,
Dot didn't
throwing
even
it.
say T until Meet the Grams. If you really want to keep it a buck. All the shit in Euphoria, we already knew about Drake. It wasn't like he was saying some shit that was like, oh my god, he said something crazy. Like the nigga was just rapping. He was just saying shit we all knew about Drake. The shit about Sexy Red wasn't T. The shit about him having black features that wasn't T. The shit about him AI with the ghost shit. Niggas know Drake somehow got Ghost Riders. None of that shit was T. Pusha T said all of that shit already against him on the
yeah,
last shit.
facts. Pusha T did say the
All
only
Kendrick did in Euphoria was just rap better. Like that literally is it. None of that shit was T.
yeah.
The
I
T
I
shit was
mean
really when he went to Meet the Grams and he talked about he got a secret daughter. So I
yeah,
mean,
which was false. You know, I don't think he got no secret daughter. I think I don't know, man. Like I said, I just wish like I would like to see Kendrick. 'Cause I think Kendrick is a great lyricist. I mean, he's been rapping forever. This shit, so, but I would like to see him another competition as a rapper too. You know, rapper to rapper. You know, I want to see how he does, like with a real, rap. We all know Drake. Even though I'm a Drake fan, we all know Drake ain't no rapper like that, bro. Like,
I mean, he could put it to the pen. I feel like when he feel like it. I mean,
yeah.
Kanye said, you know what I'm saying? Drake wrote for him. Drake, it's a known fact that Drake write for other niggas. So obviously he got some
But
sort
you
of
know, a
pen to
rap
him. I'm
battle
not
is
gonna
is
say.
different. Like, you gotta have like a nasty man, like Pusha T, like you gotta be one of those rappers that's willing. Drake ain't want like that really to go T for you know what I mean, there with you, like bar for bar, like go low for low because Kendrick wasn't playing, man. Those allegations, he needs somebody that's willing to go, not no friendly. Cause Rick Ross and
But
Drake really seemed like it was friendly. Kendrick wasn't looking like he don't care about tarnishing your image, none of that. I wish I saw like another rap battler, that could
man, I
compete with that.
I was seeing the battle rap community was saying that they had Drake in the battle, besides Daylight and his niggas, but a lot of niggas in the battle. But I would say they might be a little biased because they just fuck with Drake because Drake fuck with the battle rap community. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that nigga was that URL and shit with I think it
yeah.
was the loaded
But
Lux and
me
G
personally, I
battle.
think bar for bar, Drake just. I think bar for bar, Drake cleared him. This nigga Kendrick, he just had the people's ears and hearts. He had the people.
I
This
Yeah,
don't even
that's
nigga,
all.
cause I don't
That's all it
even
matters.
agree with. I don't
this,
know, cause I ain't gonna lie. Before Drake responded, everybody in their moms was like, "Yo, K.Dot, where you at? Yo, K.Dot, where you at? You gonna respond? K.Dot, where you at? Stop hiding, nigga.
nigga,
Respond. Why
I
you
feel
don't be
like
going in
nigga,
this?" After that Taylor made shit, niggas was like, "Yo, Kendrick gotta respond now."
of course,
Nigga
because the
responded.
nigga put Tupac and shit on the record. But I'm saying niggas crowned Kendrick as soon as like that came out, kinda. Like they was
Nah,
basically
Mm,
and that
saying he
that's
won
not.
from
I don't think
then.
that's true. I don't think
Yeah,
that's true.
soon
then
as
I
like
I
like
that,
that.
wasn't
It was
crowning
over
him
when
like
Like
they
that.
like judge.
After like that, I was giving Drake. Drake had to respond, and he
hold on,
did.
hold on. Let me give context. It's time context to when like that drop. When like that drop, I say, excuse me. I said I'm fucking with Kendrick because it wasn't necessarily about Drake. It was about J. Cole and him shouting out Kendrick. Like, yo, we was supposed to do a mixtape like 10 years ago. You ain't fuck with me on that. And when you listen to that tracks that they did like two tracks. They did the Jig Is Up. They did another track, and that's basically when Kendrick rapping on his beat and J. Cole beat and J. Cole rapping on a beat that Kendrick Lamar did. Bro, I
Black
was waiting
Friday.
for that. I was waiting for that mixtape. So when Kendrick said "fuck the big three," it's just big me, nigga, bomb. That's why I'm like, yo, I fuck with Kendrick. I wasn't because it was, you know what I mean? Anything besides what I just said. That's exactly why I was fucking with him because he was coming at J. Cole like, nigga, you talk about the big three. I ain't the last time I did a track with Drake, that shit was years ago. Y'all niggas not really friends. Y'all not really cool. Y'all not really partners. And he called, and to further the conversation, he called Drake out on that shit. You not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. You come here to get do whatever what colonizers do. That's what the fuck you do. And I ain't fucking with you. We don't need you. You need us. Basically, is what Kendrick telling them. Yo, the music world, regardless, fuck the sales and fuck all of that because we understand what it is. And what it is that the industry want the music to be a certain direction and then have a certain trajectory. And again, Drake pushes that agenda. Kendrick, on the other hand, is
what
artists
does that
that
even mean?
deal okay, let me explain. The conscious rap. Drake don't push no conscious rap, and he pushes unconscious rap. He pushes party music, and it's cool. Some of that shit is cool. I'm not gonna pretend like before all of this I wasn't a fan of listening to his music. I'm not saying that. But if we calling a spade, and we just discussing this battle and who won and why they won, this is the first time a conscious rapper even had a chance versus one of these type of rappers. And lyrically, I heard you say that Drake cleared them. I don't know how the fuck the panel let you get away with that. I don't
I,
see how the hell did he cleared Kendrick?
I promise you,
Never,
this nigga
never.
Kendrick. If you listen to the bars, Kendrick got way more filler in the 6 minutes that he spent. There's more filler. Like there's no better you could tell me. Nothing you could tell me. Those were filler bars to get to the punch. Like it was a lot of
How?
filler.
Nah,
That's not filler,
nah.
Jay.
It
It's
was
not. Everything that K Dot was saying was a punch after punch, bro.
not. It was not.
Exactly.
It was
For
not.
also
It
I'll
was a
use
lot.
I'll
So
use what
No,
you
but look,
wait
everything don't
hold
gotta
on,
be a
Breezy. So
punch
I'll say
after
what
punch.
you so
Everything
I'll
don't
say
gotta
what
be a
you was
punch after punch.
saying. So
But
I'll use the lyrics you was saying. You said
that was about to get to the
he said in the
YNW
eight
lyrics.
bars I'll explain that
Yes.
phrase.
And
There's
then
no
he
accent you
put
can sell me. You
six
know I
filler
got
bars to
language.
get to the eight.
It's not filler bars. He's talking to his character. He said, "You know, I got language barriers.
All right.
There's no
okay.
accent. There's no accent you can sell me,
I
nigga.
heard
No
you.
matter how many cultures you try to bite on, there's no shit you can sell me. There's nothing you
So
can
hold
do
I
on,
to
heard
slow
you,
prove
it
to
down.
bro.
me.
Hold on.
There's
I
no.
gotta slow it down because he tried a Jamaican accent.
Hmm.
He tried mad different
He tried
accents.
to nigga tried to bite off the UK. He tried to bite off the Jamaican shit. He tried to bite off mad different cultures, bro. To me, that's not even no versatility. Cool, you can do
So
it. I'm
so
not saying that you
that's
don't.
not
Cool.
versatility, but when this nigga Kendrick do 1,000 little robot voices, that's versatility.
The thing, Kendrick's not stealing off different cultures and trying to
Like
imitate shit.
Chris Brown does
The
it too.
fact,
He one of our
Cool.
best
That's
artists,
that
bro.
is
I
the
hear you.
difference.
Like I just
That
like
is
I'm
the
saying,
difference. That's a
I
major
understand
difference. No, what do you say to what
Ken,
Ellen say, Jay?
that
Kendrick
shit
not
is
going to
trash to me.
India.
That shit is terrible to me.
Kendrick not going to the
So
India
I
and
respect
copying
his
Indian
opinion.
heritage and like, come on, bro, that
I
shit is
respect
corny.
to answer your
They
question,
do that to
please. I
stay
respect
relevant.
his
Like Chris
opinion,
Brown does it too,
but
though,
that
bro.
them robot voices is trash to me, and I'd much rather
No,
hear
but
Drake
the difference with
actually
that,
work
Ivan, is that
robot voices.
you first of all you grew up respectfully, and I'm not saying this to what I'm saying. You grew up with a white mother. You use your father as an
So
excuse
did
to
J.
bite
Cole,
on coach. Cole embraces the black culture though.
but he grew up with a white mother.
But it's a difference in how that's the thing.
Moving the goalposts
It's a difference in how they go about it.
is a
I
difference
Cole,
in
don't
their
on
like. I
the
don't like
other
this
images.
hand,
part, LM. I know where you're
no,
going, but I don't like. I don't agree with this part though.
all
I
Is
right,
a
don't
but
agree.
difference in
Cole,
their musical images. That's it.
I
Hold on.
don't
Let
think
everybody. Hold on. Let Ella finish his point. It look like a 2v1 right now. Let Ella finish his point. Then we gonna go to Ivan and Jay.
It ain't no
But I want to hear. I want
one
to hear why.
respectfully.
everybody.
I want to hear.
Everybody just having a conversation.
Yeah. But no, again, remember, he not finishing his thought. Y'all debating it before he get it everything out. I want him to say everything he want to say. Then I want to hear the
But
rebuttals.
I don't think. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think niggas is trying to. Anybody here debating? I thought we just having a conversation.
Nah, but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has a train. What I'm saying is he's having a train of thought. But every time you or Ivan say something, it switches his train of thought and he's responding to y'all instead of finishing his train of thought.
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
got
LM.
you, but I'm just trying to have a conversation with him. My bad.
So look, right? There's a difference in how these two niggas approach their artistry, and respectfully to African American cultures and niggas on TikTok or whoever the case may be, the culture, the niggas that appreciate the artistry of hip hop, as to where you have niggas on really recognizing the fact that yo, cool, Cole and Drake kind of got the same upbringing. They both have the same white mother, whatever the case may be. Difference in that their approach is Cole grew up in the Fayetteville area. He grew up in areas where he had to see niggas get killed. To be honest, I'm not saying that as a flex because niggas don't want to grow up and see that shit. Respectfully, I don't want that for our kids. I don't want that for the next generation. I'm not saying that shit to have a flex. But yes, it is advantages growing up in different areas and experiencing the shit so that you can actually talk about it in your music. Cole has experienced that shit, so he can talk about it in his music. He not proclaiming to be tough and yo, I'm a lawn niggas and no, he's just talking about his experience. He can't talk in it because he embraces the culture. He embraces his black side. Niggas don't look at mixed niggas and be like, no, they not black. That's not the case. And I don't think that was Kendrick's point either. To Drake's point, you haven't lived that life, homie, respectfully. So who the fuck are you to be going in these songs proclaiming you this gangster wannabe and saying, yo, YG certified? Nigga, YG was just on the stage with this Kendrick nigga certifying him because he know what he about. He lived that life. He can talk about that shit because he's lived it. He experienced it. And it's the same thing that Kendrick said in his song where y'all OVO niggas is dick riders. Y'all come over here to this culture trying to imitate cultures. Y'all niggas can't imitate real niggas that's been through the lifestyle of growing up in the struggle, of having to witness it in our communities and trying to, not fall into the trap. Just rap about our experiences and try to help the next generation not to do the shit and talk about our lives and the real shit that these niggas is going through. Niggas that really getting locked up. Niggas that really, what I'm saying, how to put in work in the streets. They the niggas that really rapping about the shit and really doing it. So with Cole and Drake, it's a difference in that. Cole is not sitting up here pretending like, yo, I can really get y'all niggas. I've heard Drake all the time talk about tough talk, and to me, that shit not. It don't move me because I know he not really about that. He ain't grow up about that. And Wayne told the nigga when he was coming up, yo, don't be rapping about you just street shit. Don't be rapping about you shooting niggas. Don't be rapping about you stuff like that. Rap about what you know, the club, the girls, You know what I'm saying? Do that shit and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Don't be out here acting like you doing
Yeah,
all this shit. Somewhere
I
along the
feel
yeah,
way,
that,
Drake
but
lost sight of that shit.
yeah,
yeah.
but I
Hold
feel
on,
that,
hold on.
but people be
Yeah.
fabricating their story all the time. Rick Ross fabricate stories. Like it be a lot of artists fabricating because it's just artistry. So I don't. They don't be. I don't know, man. Some people don't be talking about the life they be living. They just. I look at it as an art more than anything. But I don't know.
All right. So, what did you disagree with what Ellen was saying?
The only thing. Oh no, I thought Ellen was going with the colorism. With him being biracial type that he can't talk. Or not growing up. But I understand where he's coming from, though. He said not growing up in the hood.
No,
But
no, no,
people
no.
talk.
I don't want to get that mixed up. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about the colorism part. I'm talking about the part where he talks. It doesn't matter to me if Drake's mixed or not. I don't use his
Yeah,
color against him. I'm talking about
you just
it's
did though.
cool if you mix. My thing is don't be rapping about street shit if you haven't done it. That's the angle I'm making. Don't be rapping about the struggle like you know it. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter to me that he's mixed. I don't want to get that. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah, I
saying?
got you.
I'm
Copy,
not doing
copy.
that colorism route.
Nah,
I'm
nah.
just saying, in your
We got
music,
you,
don't be
Ellen.
rapping about stuff. Right? Don't be rapping about stuff that you haven't done. Yeah,
Yeah,
you probably got money to put out hits or whatever, whatever. Cool. But don't
yeah,
be out here rapping like you about that life. Don't be rapping like you really grew up in the streets. Don't be acting like. Don't be rapping out about people that's really certified in the streets. Talking about yo Kendrick not certified, and you just seen what happened tonight. Nigga had goddamn 3 sets on the stage,
Wow.
united. So the
yeah.
fact of the matter is, don't be rapping about who's certified and who's not, because you don't live that life. That's the
Mm,
main point.
Yeah, but we don't know.
mm.
Maybe Kendrick just cool with everybody, bro. It'd be hood people that not even hood, and just be cool with people. Like I know some of them like that, So I don't
Bro,
know, man.
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, this thing just went on this whole soliloquy, and I ain't gonna rebuttal none of it because I'm not trying to debate with niggas. If that's what you feel, that's what you feel. But niggas just be believing these niggas like, yo, bro, this music industry shit is a fucking movie, bro. That's all it is. Like, niggas' real life is separate from their industry internet persona, period. So you never know who's who and what's what unless
Yeah,
you put in the
and
niggas
to
for real.
just to add
Like,
to your part, Jay, is that's so true because y'all know Charleston White, right? Everybody knows Charleston White.
Yeah,
So
what about him?
my homeboy had a boxing match with him. I thought it was real. I thought what Jay was. I thought it was real. So my homeboy invited me like a year ago. You can see on YouTube. I was actually there filming, and I thought it was a real boxing match. Everybody saying, "Yo, he gonna box him." Bro, they made that whole persona. I can't even. Well, I can talk about it now. It's because y'all don't know his name, but they made that whole persona up. People believe it on YouTube. It got like over 1 million views. People can like fabricate stories. That's all I'm saying. This whole thing is I don't know, man. This online game is
Yeah,
industry.
but yeah,
I'm just saying there's a difference between people trolling and acting like it's a difference between niggas like 6ix9ine and niggas like Kendrick.
Yeah,
Like to me, I don't look at those two the same. Even though 6ix9ine he rapped about that life, whatever the case may be, it may very well have been true. But I don't look at that as the same. I just think it's strong.
yeah.
Like it is what it is.
I just feel like anybody can say
I gave
anything,
him one.
make it sound good, and that's it, man. I don't know. I don't know the people personally. Like, yeah,
right. I'm just judging the music, know what I mean, and the
yeah.
music that comes out, and that's it. Like all this character shit, I don't know, man, because you, I don't know. And like I said from the jump, I think the colorism angle is whack from the Black Power guy. Like if you are rapping like you trying to get the slaves freed, don't only free the dark skinned ones. Like that sounds crazy.
But he was why even use that line? You rapping like you try to get the
yeah,
slaves free.
yeah.
You
What
ain't
was that
learning?
about? J.
Cause
Cole ain't never said no shit like that.
cause it was
Yeah,
funny.
like
It was a joke.
no,
It
it's
was
not
funny.
funny. You
Bro,
should, you should,
that shit
and
was
that's dumb
terrible.
on his part.
It was a joke.
Who
Yeah,
was
I looked at it
That's
as
laughing?
a
not
There
a
was
joke.
no
joke, bro.
If you
LOL
didn't
after
like
So
that.
it,
the
it
I ain't
it
getting
allegations
was
that
that
a
no.
this
joke.
dude,
I didn't
the
even hear no
allegations
laugh
that he's
out of
putting
it.
against you, and you gonna use that
Yo,
line, bro? You gotta be
the
smart.
whole time he was rapping towards Kendrick. I don't know if y'all noticed, he was joking on him the whole time. So everything was in jest. Like everything when he said your back is up against the curb, Nigga didn't say your back's against the wall. He said the curb because you're small. He said when you beat on your girl, is it self defense because she's bigger than you? Like the whole time, the nigga was just geeking. He wasn't taking the nigga serious, and that might have been his downfall because he probably should have took him serious.
But with all that being
Quote.
said about Kendrick, I don't even know if his life is the way his life is. I think he won regardless. I think he won. I think when it goes to like rap battle, I wish he had a different competition because he's really nice on that. But I'm not gonna believe his story and be like, yo, he's one of these West Coast. He probably a friendly guy that's cool with everybody that live in the hood. Like, you know. So I don't know. But I think Kendrick definitely won though. Bar for bar.
Yo, easy. What I'm saying, because I'm seeing your comment. Easy. What I'm saying is, I I lived in Brooklyn. I'm not a gangster. I don't be in the streets. I never shot. I'm not. I haven't done none of that. If I'm an artist, I'm not gonna put that in my music if I haven't done it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna put that in my music and act like I'm about that life when I
See,
haven't. I might
I
talk
totally
about it. I
disagree
might
with
see
that
the
point, bro.
experience.
Because if you're an artist, why you can't do that? Like if you was writing a movie, you can't write a movie about niggas getting shot because you ain't never shoot a nigga. If you was you a painter, you can't paint a gun because you never shot one. Like if you're an artist, you doing an art, you can do whatever you want with your art.
I can make a movie about I've seen the shooting. I've seen people get shot. I can make a movie about that. I've seen it, but I'm not gonna make a movie about this is a story of how I walked into the street and shot somebody because I didn't like how he was moving. I'm not gonna do that.
But every
That
song
because
ain't
that's
all
not
biographical.
accurate.
But LM, people be using their imagination and rapping about it. Like,
Right.
yo, you know, right? And people be like, what would you do to if a ninja try you? You will be coming up with something like, yo, if I be thinking about if I was a rapper and be like, how I'm gonna crash out, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna crash out. Like, and put it, you know what I mean, put it bar
To
for bar.
me,
People,
and to me, respectfully, and to me, I don't do that because to me, that's not authentic. I'm not going to. For me, what I appreciate about artists who really, I'm not saying that artists don't fabricate because I'm not saying they do that. They do it all the time. They rap about stuff they don't do. I'm not saying that they don't. But to me personally, I like vulnerability in artist songs, and if they want to be truthful about the experience and say that they haven't done any of that shit, I'm cool with that too. It's cool. You never done any of that shit. I'm
Nigga.
not saying that that's wrong.
Yeah, I'm here
Cool. You
either way.
come out and I'm either way. I'm good. If you haven't done it and you capping, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If niggas like the beat to whatever capping nonsense you saying, that's cool too. I'm not saying that that's wrong.
Because the
I'm
crazy
just
part to
saying
me
that
is people be saying all this, oh, it ain't no authenticity in hip hop. Yo, how you rapping about shooting niggas? You ain't even doing that shit. But then at the same time, when they say, oh, black power, we can't have rappers out here shooting and killing each other. All these rappers is getting locked up. That's crazy. We need to have peace. Like, yo, fam, you can't have it both ways. Like, niggas could either rap about what they want to and not do the shit, or niggas gotta do the shit to be able to be certified in the streets.
I just think all of it is BS either way, bro. I think black people are sometimes hypocrites. I think it's the same thing with the snitch culture. It's the same thing with uh you a civilian. You gotta play certain rules. It's the same thing each and every time. I just think black people tend to be hypocrites. They want to hear. Realistically, it's human nature. Humans want to see violence. There's a reason why we see boxing matches. There's a reason why we go see MMA fights. People like violence. The
Right.
hidden down, deep down, like. So I ain't gonna say it's wrong to if you rapping about it, you rapping about it.
And
Cool.
that's what I'm saying about
Like,
this
yeah.
whole
but
beef, bro.
me
Niggas just
personally, it
wanted to
doesn't
see
sit in
Drake
my
head
spirit to rap
is
about
mad.
something that I
No, no.
haven't done.
But the thing
Why
is,
you
hold on, I want
saying
to
this?
use a
Look.
prime example.
Oh,
This
wait,
the guy.
Isaac, let me go right quick. Let me go right
Uh,
quick. It's mad niggas that wanted Drake head when it comes to this shit. It was a 20v1, but do you really think it was a 20v1? Because at the same time, you got 20 rappers. It's they managers, the bloggers that fuck with them, and everybody else trying to spread this whole narrative against one person.
yeah, facts. I mean, even too, like it's so fabricated. I think the only realest one, honestly, and he's a hip hop singer. I think P Diddy was a real criminal, son. He
Yeah.
doesn't even rap about it. like,
and making it look mad clean. Like making
yeah,
the lyrics
like
look like he not doing nothing.
nothing, right? He'll be singing love songs and all of that. Yo, this man put bounties on people. Yo, like, son, that's just shows you that it's like, yo, real people. I don't know, man. The only thing, like I said, I don't know about Kendrick lifestyle, but he definitely, won. And whoever I think can come up with the most lies or the truth or whatever and put it together wins, man. If you can get the
That's a
emotion of the
fact.
fans, wins. Like
That's a
that's
fact.
it.
I think Joe Budden said something similar to that. He was like, "Yo, who could put even if whatever if his lies are true."
Yeah, it don't
To
gotta be
me,
true.
the T was extra. Like to me,
If
I
it's
just
true,
like
that's a
Kendrick
bonus.
rapping the better.
If
If
it's
it's
true,
true,
it's a
Like
that's a
bonus.
bonus,
Yeah,
but it don't gotta be true.
yeah.
I just like Ken. To me, I even to this day, like the daughter stuff, I ain't really care about. To me, I just like Kendrick's rapping better. I like his technical skill. I like how he's able to use entendres. I like
Yeah,
how he's able to inflect different voices. I just like his rapping style. You could tell he's a real student of the game when it comes to rapping. Period.
yeah,
Like the T was just extra. I didn't really care about the T. I'm not a fan of that in rap beef. But when it comes to rapping, like just hear you rap, I like Kendrick's approach to that way better. And I
yeah.
think six
Yeah. I
sixteen,
agree.
616 in LA to me was a pure president of just pure rap. Like, let me bar you up. Like to me, I just like Kendrick's approach on rapping and
Yo, bro.
skill way
I
better.
I
But
don't think me and you like the same rap, bro. Cause I swear to God, I still can't even get through that song. That 616 shit. I tried to play that shit at least 10 times. Every time it come on, I gotta cut it off. That shit is so horrible. Every
but
time,
bro,
bro.
that Al Green
From the
sample is
first time, because when I
nasty.
first saw it came out, I was in a meeting. I left the meeting to go outside the meeting and listen to it because I was caught up in the beef shit. I wanted to hear what the shit was. And I heard that shit. I said, what the fuck is this? It cut that shit off and went back to work, bro.
I don't know. I think that's the
And
most
it came on in
underrated
the car
diss track.
yesterday.
I think that's the
I
most
heard that
underrated
shit.
diss track. Like the whole first part is him like literally praying to God about forgive me for trying to
I was
I have to
praying
kill
that
this nigga.
for somebody to
Like
turn that shit off.
I don't know. I just think some people just like, and no disrespect to like the Drake fans. I'm not saying that they entitled to their opinion, but I just think they like the sound of Drake more so than the bars. Like I just think they like his sound. They like the Family Matters type stuff. They like the push ups type stuff. They not really in tune with real bars and lyricism. And I think that's okay. I'm not gonna sit here and clown them for it. Like, cool, y'all can do that. There's different types of it's different types of consumers to me in hip hop. There's people that like the beats, they like the instrumentals. There's people that listen
Yeah,
for the lyricism, and then there's people that are both
I
that
feel
like
like
to
the
listen
point
for
is to
both.
try to have as much of both as possible. But I also think that Drake, for some reason, he was trying to keep recreating the sound of back to back.
yep,
Like, because push ups sound
Yeah,
real
I can
similar
agree with
to
that.
back to back. Like he was trying to recreate that sound and that energy instead of trying to do something new. And even
Kendrick said he
like,
liked that.
huh?
Kendrick told him he liked that back to back. He remember
He was
that
only
was the
saying
bar.
that because Daylight helped write on back to back, so he was going to expose. He was like, back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record because he was going to expose that Daylight helped write that.
De La part of his crew.
Well, he from the West Coast,
Right.
Yeah, I mean
But
he West Coast. Yeah.
but
to Jay point though,
at the time, Daylight was all up under Drake trying to get a check
and Jay,
because
I like how you bring
songwriters
the
try to get money. Like,
I like how you and Breezy bring up music because I do learn a lot from music since y'all guys are in it from y'all. But with Kendrick, I think what Kendrick did, he switched it up like you said. So I think that would help them. One of the songs is gonna hit, and like us, just went
yeah,
crazy,
like
bro.
he one. I tell you, Kendrick won the beef from a few different perspectives. Like one, he won because niggas already wanted to see Drake dead, and he came with heat. Two, the way he stepped on the Family Matters record, it didn't even last for 15 minutes without this nigga putting out a record
That
on
was
top of
smart.
it. Even if I don't think the record was better than it, it still stepped on it and took the steam out of it. And then after that, he actually came with a good record that had lyrics, had a good beat. It was something people could follow, and that's the one that went off.
I
Yep.
think the best track of this entire beef is like that. Like from beat to lyrics. I would even
But
say
Kendrick
Euphoria
part
is a
on that
close
was too
second, but
short for it to even matter for real. Because he only has 16 or 24 bars or something like that. It didn't like this more people was talking about Metro on the fucking beat. That like that was the
true.
most
But
exciting part of that
but
shit.
without like that, this whole entire beef don't happen.
Well,
So that's the
if you
reason why
say
I
that
say like
without
that.
first person shooter, none of this happened.
That's probably true. You can
But
put that
Yo,
in there.
like I
I think
said,
without both of them
Yeah,
tracks,
whatever.
this whole beef don't
yo,
happen.
Breeze, what up, gang?
Chilling. I'm just listening to go back and forth. Again, like I said, I don't agree with Jay saying all the time, or anybody on the panel say all the time. But I'm just sitting here listening. Easy was
Nah,
in the chat. Easy
it,
was in the chat. Said put the timer on. So I want
yo,
to ask
Easy was
Easy
in the
before.
chat trying to say y'all was trying to jump me. But the thing was, Easy, I wasn't fighting with these niggas. If they was trying to
no, no,
jump
no.
me, I'm just
I
trying to
get
have
you,
a
Jay.
conversation about the
No, no, no.
music,
Yeah,
bro.
it
We
was
was just
just a
trying to have a
con.
convo.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, no,
not
no.
trying to. Yeah, it was just a
Nah, Bree just
conversation.
be trying to
For
throw
sure.
extra sauce on it, bro. That's what I be
Right.
talking about, bro. He be trying to throw extra sauce on it. I'm like, yo,
I'm
bro,
like,
Nah,
why
you
why
said
waste
you
your
put the
sending
time?
me?
timer, bro. Hold on. Cause I
Why
am the
me?
extra sauce guy, right? So if y'all
But
gonna
I feel
call me,
like
I'ma
even if
just
me
claim
and
it. You know
Jay,
what I'm saying?
I feel like
I'ma
even
just
if
claim
me
it.
and Jay
Breeze.
disagree, I don't think it was that crazy as to where it is a conversation. Like niggas can disagree and have a conversation.
Yeah, it's just a conversation.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
like
Look,
it
look,
wasn't.
look. What I'm saying is again, where I win as a podcaster is, regardless if y'all agree or not, hear the whole talking point. Don't be quick to rebuttal, but at the end of the day, Easy is right. Yo, put up a timer, bro. Because
Well,
again, I wanna be able to hear everybody's talking point. So I don't need you to go off for 10 minutes straight and then it's like, all right, you know what I'm
10
saying?
minutes straight. I start to lose your point after that. Like y'all start rambling at certain
and
points. I'll be like,
and
God damn, bro. Like I forgot your point.
yo,
You
Right.
and
probably
So
and
forgot
the
10
your own
other
minutes
point.
is
thing
out
is,
the
if
question.
if I'm asking you a
Yeah, go
question
ahead.
or I'm trying to answer a question and you trying to explain it to me or something, but you're going off on something that I'm not even talking about, I'm trying to say, nah, that's not even what I'm talking about.
I'm
But
gonna
you're
cut
gonna
you.
go on for
Yeah.
5 minutes on
No,
some old other
yeah.
shit.
I'm gonna cut you off right there and be like, nah, that's not what I'm talking about. So you don't ramble on
Exactly.
for 5 minutes. No, I get you, Jay. Real quick, 'cause I don't even want to take up too much time. If anything, I want to go back in the audience and hear y'all cook a little bit more. To be honest, I really want to address Jay point real quick.
Which one?
I mean not Jay LM point real quick. So
Okay.
LM,
Which
because
one?
I hear your point when you talk about if you're not from this, why are you rapping about it so intensely? So I flipped that question around and I put it to you in different ways. So first way, how do you feel about people that's not related to the church in any type of form or fashion doing gospel music, but then when you see them outside, they on some shit, on some rapping shit?
Wait, so you saying how you people that be in church or whatever, but they outside they
Frauds.
be in the street?
I think frauds. That's what I think. Easy. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think automatically, me as a fan of rap, not even a rapper, just a fan of it. I think listening to artists who just being real about what their life is dope. It's like a walk in their life. You know what I mean? You don't know what it's like to be a scientist, but if you heard a scientist rapping, I think that's ill shit.
No,
You
but
know what I'm
Breeze,
saying?
hit my thing, right? And it's going to go to my next question, right? What happened if it's a rapper now? Now they rapping, and it's a question I put in the comments, in the chat. What happened for a rapper pop out, right? And they start rapping about luxury life. So, like, for example, I wear a Mary all day. I'm in the penthouse 2 times a week. I'm going out, I'm doing this, I'm buying out the bar and whatnot and whatnot. Meanwhile, in real life, yeah, you probably going to that same spot, but you probably buying a cup, bro. You're not buying the spaceship. You're not buying the Maybach for the women to bring it back to you, bring it to you to your table, to your VIP table with sparklers. No, you're not doing that. You're buying a cup. You're popping out with your guys here and there once in a while. You're not living a luxury lifestyle, but you're rapping about it. But it sounds dope. and I fuck with it. But at the end of the day, that's not who you are, bro. You're not wearing a mirror. You're wearing H&M. How you feel about that?
That's
To
I
me,
think I answered your question. Go ahead. Somebody else go.
to me, as far like Breezy said, that's fraudulent. And I think to on easy realistically, I think that's more on the artist in himself. He got to go home and live with that. He got to go home and struggle with not having finances. He got to go home and get his priorities in order. You rapping about the lifestyle that you're not living, cool. I'm not saying that's wrong. Niggas rap about shit they don't do all the time. I'm not saying that's wrong. If it sound fire, it sound fire. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But at the end of the day, the artist himself, the human himself, he gotta go home and he gotta deal with that some way. And if he's a big enough artist on socials, they gonna clown the nigga anyway if they found
Yo,
out
hold
there's some
on.
shit he
So
doing that's not
Y'all,
cool.
y'all watch battle rap?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So y'all telling me K. Sean couldn't be Professor Sean just because he probably ain't even go to class in high school like that? He can't come out and rap about DNA and have on a Professor Lab coat and do all that. He can't be Professor Sean because he ain't really about that life. Or he got no longer living
Hold
that.
on, hold on. Nah,
Y'all,
what I'm saying is, hold on. I seen that battle when he was Professor Shine versus DNA,
That
and
was
and
you
a
think
dope
he,
again,
you
battle.
think he had A's in science class?
right? No, I'm not. Of course, I think he did, but that's me because I watch battle rap. So what I'm saying is, as far as artists, we've been using music as a door to get to other industries, whether it be Will Smith in movies, you understand what I'm saying, or TV, or whatever the case may be. But it's always a vehicle to something. It can be a vehicle to something else. Um, Hold on. Shout to W Love Women Souls. She said your whole podcast is slept on. I appreciate that. He said I appreciate all your solid content. But I don't want to be long winded. I want to get back to easy question. Jay, did Jay or Ivan answer your question?
no, I didn't. And so my thing is, it's different between being a rapper and an artist. I feel like artist is portraying an image. I mean, pertain a little. It's like me telling you a story that I made up in my head, which you think is dope. I think that's all it is. I think it's different, man. Being an artist is different from being than a rapper. You know what I mean? And people fabricate stories, make different story scenarios, stuff like that. Talk about
All
other
right,
people's lifestyle.
That's
so let
interesting. I
me
like
so let
that
me wait,
whole
hold on,
artist
Breezy.
rapper thing. What's the difference?
Let me ask the question. Let me ask a quick question. Do everybody agrees Nas is a rapper, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we believe that? Do we all think that from Nas' career, what he's been rapping about? Do we all agree that is there some truth to what not to Nas sentiments and what he be rapping about? Do y'all believe that is some truth to that? Or do y'all think that he fabricated or lies about different stuff experience
I,
that he's been through living in
I don't
Queens?
know. I don't know, but I heard Big Daddy Kane come out his mouth and say some of the shit that he said in disses to niggas was flat out lies, but that shit sounded fire, so he said it.
Mm.
Right, right, all right. So I want to get to what Ivan said. He said, "What's an artist? What's a rapper?" I'm gonna say this: an artist is someone that's not just on the verse. An artist is someone that's actually producing a song.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be part of making the beat. They could be think of a maestro. A maestro is an artist, if you will, respectfully, because a maestro he has to have the drums drumming at a certain way, the violins and the fucking harp and you know what I'm saying, all these different instruments. So again, an artist is more involved in the actual song, and the rapper just rap. He just lay his verse.
Yeah, I used to
Right.
think. I used to think Drake is an artist and Kendrick is a rapper. For the most part, I don't know.
I mean,
I
if
think
you
they
if you
both
want,
artists.
You
that's
said
one way
who's
to
the
look at it.
artist and who's the rapper?
I think they both artists.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But I just think.
I think Kendrick does. I think Kendrick is an artist. He just his route is just different than what Drake does as an artist. But I think they both are
I used to
versatile.
talk about
Just in
backgrounds
different.
too. You know, Kendrick comes
Just
from
yeah,
rap.
different sounds. I think Kendrick produced most of his stuff. I think Drake produced most of his stuff. I think Drake is an artist, even though I said some of the culture vulture shit is corny, but I think just him being able to Um, you know what I'm saying? Maybe niggas in the studio giving him an idea, they writing down lyrics or whatever, and just the fact he's able to make it sound nice, the way he's able to, you know what I'm saying, go in and give you different sounds. I think that's a bit of versatility. I think that versatility, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick can't do a
So
controller
so so
or you know what
so
I'm saying, or
Elam,
any of the different songs that he do.
Elam, real quick, let me
Go
ask
ahead,
you
Easy.
real quick. Let me ask you a quick question. So what about all the other rappers or artists that put Jamaican rappers on their track so they can get the Jamaican culture into their fan base? How you feel about them? Are they culture vultures or they are part of the culture? They're just shining light on them.
Um, I think in that aspect, I don't necessarily. I think it depends on the. Really, I think it really depends on the artist. So I'll use a Jamaican artist. Um, freaking what's her name? Spice or whatever. I'll say Spice from Love and Hip Hop or whatever. So if Spice collabs with freaking K.Dot or whatever the case may be. Let's say Spice collab with K.Dot. I don't necessarily think K.Dot is culture being a culture vulture just because of the simple fact that while he may not be Jamaican or whatever, but we all know that when it comes to the Jamaican culture or whatever, because I'm half Jamaican, so when it comes to the Jamaican culture, we tend to. I don't even think it's on K-Dot, but I think just the Jamaican culture in itself, we tend Jamaican cultures tend to flock to the American artists and try to remix it. You saw what Vibes Cartel did with the Neo shit, the woman in a rumpin' shop. Like the Jamaican culture tends to remix different
From
American
the
artists and you know what I'm saying, try to bite off them. You know
yo,
what I'm saying? We've
hold
seen
on. So
plenty of
hold on.
Jamaican
Hold on. Let me
remix.
say this because the whole debating thing is what I want to push back on a little bit because I think life imitate art imitate life. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
two things. What I was saying about an artist. An artist is somebody who paint pictures. You can mentally do that by rapping. You feel what I'm saying? You could
Yep.
be a rapper and an artist. You could be both. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it depends on it's contingent on how serious you are. Pause. But also hold on, what was y'all saying? That was the other thing I wanted to say.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
so my thing is
Go ahead,
before
go
y'all
ahead.
continue, the reason
I
why I
forgot what
want
I
to
was
use
gonna say. Go ahead.
Chris Brown as the example, right? When he started, he was a singer. Chris Brown also rapped. Now Chris Brown also does African music for the most. A lot of he makes African
The
music to his song,
Afrobeat.
and
The Afro beats.
yeah, Afro beats.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Afrobeat.
So
yeah.
that's why Drake and him are timeless because they could
w-
do different stuff. You know,
Wait,
because if you talk about just certain things over and
Easy
over
said,
again,
wait.
Yo,
yo, if you
let me say
go,
one thing after you go, Ivan.
yeah, go
What?
ahead, go ahead.
It's
real
just
quick.
that's how you know that Drake lost this shit again because this nigga Kendrick, like Breeze just said something about paint, like an artist. This nigga Kendrick painted a narrative that make people believe that Drake was culture vulturing this whole time. Just what when he was shining light on a lot of artists. You know what I mean? But
But
niggas forgot
I
about
don't
all
know.
this
but
shit.
but hold on,
I
hold on, hold
don't
on,
Bro,
know if
hold
he
on,
was
hold on,
shining
bro,
hold on,
light. It's time
hold
he
on,
made
hold on,
sure he wasn't taking light.
hold
bro,
on, hold
it
on,
was
hold on, hold
mutually
hold on,
beneficial,
hold on,
just
hold
like
on.
it should be in a partnership.
Let me
Like,
drop. Let me
Yeah,
let me just say this real quick. I think it's more for two-way street that we should be looking at it instead of a person coming through on somebody block and taking their work off their block. I would say if a nigga go into like a different type of culture and their music, I would say it's a two-way street because that culture in turn could come into our culture and make music with our artists that's really
right.
predominant in our
But that was
culture,
artist
and
is
they
all
will.
about.
But no,
That's
no,
the
no. But
definition of
wait,
art.
wait, 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 wait. That's what collaboration is all about. That's what I'm saying. I think we should
Facts.
be looking at it as a two-way street instead of this person coming into this culture and stealing the shine. Meanwhile, that person was big in their culture. They went to a different culture. They was good enough to adapt it to their music. Now, however they did it, you could decide if it's right or not. If they made reference track, they made somebody write the track, things of that nature. Yeah, you could feel your type of ways about that. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's a two-way street It
I
always
agree.
been like that. So to
And
villainize
you
Drake.
limiting
Hold,
yourself, and
hold,
you only talk about one
hold,
thing too.
Hold on, let him finish. Let him
hold on,
finish.
Ivan. Hold on, Ivan, real quick. So to villainize Drake, I feel like that's unfair because now we could look at plenty of different artists that try to do the things that he did, but they just failed. Now, for whatever reason they failed, cool or whatever, but they tried to do that. So a lot of other people tried to do the same thing we try to kill Drake for. So I don't think it's fair. I
But
just don't
that's
think
what
it's
I
fair.
was just saying, Easy. The
Hold
fact that
on.
Kendrick could paint the picture and make so many people believe this,
Yes.
even though they know it's that, is the fact that that's part of the battle is swaying the narrative and making people look at your opponent in a different light.
Battle
Hmm.
rap
And
and
that's what
battle
he
rap.
did.
So
And you,
hold on. Listen. So hold on. It's fair to say, and I'm speaking to Jay, that Kendrick Lamar is a better battle rapper than Drake, because that's what battle rappers do.
yeah, I think Drake is a better artist, but I think Kendrick's a better.
No. Battle rapper.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's fine.
Listen, I don't know, man, because
Jay don't want to give it
Yeah,
up.
Drake is a better battle rapper. Hell no. Hell
I'm
no.
I'm not saying that. But back to back, he did that. That was a good battle record. This is Kendrick Lamar's first battle, and I wasn't impressed. So I can't really. I don't know.
So you think that little shit with Meek was a battle rap?
Yeah, that was a battle. That was a battle.
I don't think
I
it
Oh
don't
was.
even think
I don't
that
think
was
it was.
I don't even think that was a battle, bro. I think
Nah,
Meek got washed.
Yo,
That shit
so
wasn't even a
you
battle.
know what's
but Meek
crazy?
was off
So
purpose,
Kendrick.
hold
bro. He
on.
wasn't even
So
trying to
hold
rap.
on. So I heard somebody on the panel say that earlier about he tried to do that back to back shit. And if he said, all right, if I could beat Meek this way, I could take the same way I beat Meek and beat Kendrick. You already lost. You
I'm
already
I'm
lost.
I'm just saying
Thing
I'm
is,
not
you can
gonna
listen
sit
to it.
there and
He
act
never made
and
a song only about Kendrick. No matter of
I'm not
fact, the
gonna
channel
sit
made one.
there and if I'm in a battle and I hear some nigga and I'm hearing niggas around the industry call this nigga the boogeyman, I'm not exactly gonna be taking that shit lightly.
I would
Like,
agree.
oh nah, this
I think
like
it was
The
God timing too,
boogeyman.
it's
because
just you really gotta
The
know
boogeyman not
who
5
you
feet
going
tall.
into battle with, bro. You really gotta do your homework on certain people. Like this nigga don't like you. Like if you know that,
That's an
why are
outrage.
you taking this lightly? Like it just shows the difference in moves and strategy. Like
it,
I
I,
think to me Kendrick's strategy was just better.
And that's
Like it just see his
I just think
strategy,
Kendrick.
the
I
way he
think
was
Kendrick
moving.
definitely didn't have nothing
see,
to lose
that's what
because
I
it was
could say,
it,
Breeze. He had a better strategy.
yeah, strategy, and
So in
Kendrick.
battle rap, that's what counted in battle rap. Your
Yeah,
angles, the
It
way
ain't the
you
that ain't the
go at
only thing
your
that count.
opponent.
That ain't the
That's
it,
only thing.
strategy.
yep, it was
Yeah, that's
strategy.
not the
Not only
only
that too,
strategy
if
is
y'all know
important.
what's going on with the internet, right? It was Kendrick. I feel like Kendrick capitalized this at the right time. Y'all notice his FBAs, claiming they coaches. I don't know, y'all never heard about that, but it been, a
Yeah.
Black American hip hop history, saying other people are culture vultures, stuff like that. So Kendrick looked at, the Diddy allegations. Kendrick took that as an advantage. Kendrick really just wait. This was a good opportunity, like, to really go at Drake.
Nah,
Call
you
him a
gotta realize, bro, what he wasn't going at Drake. J. Cole came out with that track. He he backpedaled. You feel what I'm saying? And then after he did that, Drake felt like he needed to respond.
But why do you think he
Nah,
wasn't going at
Breezy.
Drake? Why do you
It
think
wasn't
that? You
that
keep
J
saying that,
Cole.
right? Why do you
All of
keep
that was
saying
that
that?
Drake.
Just
yeah.
because he said
It
Big
wasn't that
Three?
J Cole.
Hold on, so
The
like,
fact,
what you think like that was more at Drake than J. Cole?
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, of course. I really like that. Your best work is a late pack. Prince outlived Mike Jack. For all your
Yeah,
dogs
that
getting
part,
buried.
that
That's a
part,
K with all
that
these
part,
nines. You gonna see Pet Cemetery.
It was
Yeah,
murder
that
that's
rap.
what
part,
Though.
all that is Drake.
that part.
All that is Drake. Cole really the
Yo,
only smoke Cole got was they ain't no big three, it's just big me.
This nigga
That was
Breeze
the
love
only
Kendrick,
smoke that
bro.
Cole got.
Yeah, Breezy definitely missed that one. Yeah, bro. He was
yo,
ready. It
listen,
was a good
nah,
Breezy
I
crashing
get.
out for
opportunity.
Kendrick,
Yo,
bro.
hold on.
Breezy crashing out for
Listen,
Kendrick, bro. Breezy.
it's not just that. It's the and that's why I said it was about J. Cole, not Drake.
Yo, yeah, all right, let me just say this so y'all understand where I stand at with this. I like my favorite bar is fuck the big three, it's the big me. And it's because he was supposed to come out with that mixtape with J. Cole and it never happened. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar owe the fans that.
Hold
And
on.
I feel like more so, hold on, let me finish. And I feel like more it's J. Cole that didn't want to do it and Kendrick did want to do it. And instead of that happening the next thing Kendrick see is him shouting out the big three, but he ain't even in the video. Fuck the big three, it's the big me. But go
Nah,
ahead.
Nah,
I
I think he
think
just he
Kendrick
don't look at
wanted
the
a
left
reason,
column.
bro. Yeah, I think he just wanted a reason to go out Drake. You know, sometimes you be
He
waiting
said
for
he
to go
wanted
out
a
somebody
reason.
you don't like. I feel like he just wanted a reason, cause
Bro, this beef been stirring for years. This isn't
yeah,
just even Drake said it. He was like, "Yo, don't think that song." He said in Push. He was like, "Yo, don't. This song is not the reason why we beefing. Like we've been had beef dating back to 2011. Like this isn't something that just came out the blue.
And
Kendrick and Drake has not liked each other for years.
Kendrick knew
Like
that song was coming out because he was invited to be on the song. He respectfully declined. So
Yo,
it's not
yo,
like
right, but
you're
he
saying
said,
he's a
"I'm surprised you wanted that feature request. You know we got some things to address. Why are you
yo,
sending
bro.
me a feature request and you know we got beef?
Yo, bro.
Address this first."
Yo, bro. Yo, real quick, bro.
Kendrick was waiting for this
Yo,
all his life, bro. He needed a
yo,
reason.
yo, hold on, real quick, bro. This nigga Breeze is never gonna get over the fact that they were supposed to make a mixtape together, and
Nah.
it never came out. He that's why he here right now. That's why he here. That's why you here, bro. That's why
Yeah,
you got a
yeah,
problem with
nah,
him.
it's the real, bro. They owe us that mixtape, bro.
I think they got music together. I just don't think it's released. But
That
I
shit
think
ain't
they got
never
some
coming out,
songs
bro.
together.
That shit
Yeah, I
ain't
don't
never
think
coming
it's
out.
especially after
That's
this, bro.
yo, LM, that's buried on a USB. That USB is in a corner somewhere that niggas can't
Yeah.
find, bro.
Yo,
Oh,
J.
nah,
Hold
Cole,
on,
nah,
you
can you
that's
think
say
not
J.
that
Cole and
true.
Kendrick
album?
will make music in the future?
Kendrick is
I don't even know.
J. Cole been getting a lot of love. He always in some place that you see normal folk, quote unquote. He was riding his bike the other day in New York City. Like people love the regular about J. Cole. And I'm a, for one do as well. I think that it shows the normalcy that these people live. They people. And I think that's the bridge that social media brought. Before this, it was just magazines and whatever. But after social media, it's a bridge to look at the celebrity in a different perspective. So, and I think J. Cole fits that because he's always in a normal situation. You don't hear about him on TMZ. Trust me, TMZ don't get paid for that shit. They say, yo, listen to me. If you come to me about another picture with motherfucking J. Cole on a bike, I don't want to hear that shit. I need to see J. Cole. Did he fall off the bike? You know how the media is. If it's not no negativity, it's some regular normal shit like that. They ain't jacking it. And J. Cole always in a situation. Not before today. He was at the beach and some other random person seen him chilling by himself listening to CDs. I don't know if it was CDs, but he was listening he had headphones on. I'm
Look
just
at
saying
you.
that to say it as a person to person, rapper to rapper, bro. He say a lot of his content. I like a lot of his content because it ain't all murder, murder, bang, bang. He made a song about having a, and if you're a rapper, you know this. He made a song about having a writer's block. He was like, yo, maybe I gotta go outside and just experience life before I get these bars. That's real shit. Yo, I really felt like that before. Like, yo, I'm working too hard on this, man. Let me just go outside, man. So I can relate to a lot of what J. Cole says, and a lot of his music resonates with me because I feel like I get an authentic artist and an
So
authentic
Breeze,
rapper when I listen
so
to J.
Breeze,
I
Cole.
just think what he did
hold
with
on.
him and Cash Cobain, he
he's
got to
not
come back from
authentic.
that. That grippy shit was.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this
How
then.
can I say one thing before you go easy? Just because they
Go ahead,
saying
Jay.
J. Cole being so authentic, he rapped for 5 years about how he's the best rapper alive and nobody can't touch him, and he picking niggas out. He's numero uno. And then soon as the chance came for him to battle for the top spot, he respectfully bowed out. So he's not
No doubt.
authentic.
Not, listen, but that part that I can't, I'm not debating none of what Jay said. When it comes down to being competitive, a lot of his music I did like because I did feel if he did get in a battle, that like a lot of battle rappers, I mean not battle rappers, a lot of rappers don't want to come at J. Cole because they know that he could really lyrically rap.
Yo, J.
And
Cole
I'm gonna be
robbed
honest
himself
with
a
you, I was
moment, bro.
kind of let down when he didn't, you know what I'm saying, go take it further. And I didn't want it to
But
be, oh, I'm
Breezy,
gonna kill you
can
type
you
shit,
blame
but I
him?
did want to see more of a lyrical situation because I didn't get the mixtape. You know what I mean?
Bro,
But
I
can
J.
would
you
love
Cole
blame
to
him?
see
though?
robbed
J.
I ain't
Cole
gonna
himself,
lie.
Kendrick
bro.
go
After
at
what
it.
K-Dot and Drake was rapping about, I don't blame the nigga for bowing out.
But
He
let me say
wasn't with
this:
none of that
you,
shit.
Now you want this
we
man
seen
whole
niggas.
personal business to come out. Now it's
That's
gonna
real
now
shit.
No,
now everybody gonna
I
find out like, yeah, you was
no, that's
cheating
a
on your
fact.
bitch and everything.
No,
Like,
that's
come
a
on,
fact.
son.
But all I'm saying is he robbed us of a moment because we seen niggas battle 1-on-1 for the top spot before. I don't think we never seen the three-way battle for the top spot at the same time. Like if all three of them would have been dropping records about both of each other, like nah, fuck you in you
Nah, but
three
it'd
of
have
them.
been a two
Yeah, that
on
would
one
have
though,
been
Jay.
fun.
It'd
Like
have been
that
a
That
would
would
have
have
two
been
been
on one
dope.
though.
crazy.
But wait,
You
hold on,
think it
hold on,
would have
hold on,
been
hold on,
Cole and Drake versus K-Dot?
hold on.
I think Cole could have won. He could have beat both of them niggas.
How
Yeah, I
is it
think
I
so
think
lyrically?
too.
Cole could have won too.
All right,
Hold on. Let
hold on.
Jay finish why. Tell us why you feel like J. Cole could have won that. Talk to
I'm
us.
just saying when you go, talking about lyrical rapping, I think he could have messed around and beat both of them niggas if he'd have put his mind to it. But we don't know because it didn't happen. But I think he should have stayed in there because even if he wouldn't have won, he would have had one of them records that's 20 million, 30 million, 10 million between that. He'd have been in the mix. But he just stepped out.
He ain't sit right with his spirit, man.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
think
hold
y'all
on.
looking at it a little bit
Shout out
wrong.
to Ivan. He said win for the panel. Yeah, I got it. He said he, you know, what I mean, he had the dip. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you jumping on the panel with us, man. Always, I mean, we really talking. I mean, talking that talk. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, you valid, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the talking points you made. Anytime, man. Pull up. You know that. But nah, go ahead. Yeah, I was listening. Talk to
You
me.
know,
Y'all was talking about J. Cole winning the battle. You felt that same way, Easy
hold
or
on,
Ellen?
hold on, real quick, because my question is, because it was a 2-on-1. So if this nigga Kendrick performs better, he gonna get more light because it was him going at all these niggas. They all come back at him, and he respond, and he body them. He gonna get more shine, bro. He gonna get more shine.
If I was J. Cole, I wouldn't have teamed up. I would have dissed Drake too. Because
Yeah, that's what I'm
even
saying.
like I wouldn't have teamed up. It would have been a man for themselves right there. Because even on the song, I think the point of the song was for them to kind of be dissing each other or going at each other a little bit on the song. If you listen to first person shooter, that's kind of what they were doing. One of them was saying, I'm the best, then the other nigga like, no, I'm the best. Like
Right. I feel like the 2v1 would have been corny.
that's
Like
why
I
they
feel
wanted
like they would have jumping in would
Kendrick
have been
on the
corny.
song. Because they wanted Kendrick to be on the song saying he the best. That was the point.
I just think Cole dissing both, and then like Cole dissing Drake and Kendrick, and Kendrick dissing Cole and Drake, and then Drake dissing Kendrick and Cole. That would have been
Yo, I'm gonna drop it for
a
a second,
bigger
guys.
moment than what it was now. But I mean, we not gonna get it now. I mean, it is what it is. He dropped out, but that would have been good, legendary. I think Cole would have really had some heat. For I think both of them niggas, not just Kendrick, but I think Drake too.
Because even on
That
that
shit would
first
have.
lyrically, I think Cole did a good job, but he just wasn't. You could tell he didn't really want to do it, or his heart wasn't in it. Like he wasn't going as hard as he could go. He was just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna drop some shit just to show niggas I can rap." But
Yeah, I
if
just
he was,
think the way this battle went. I'm not mad at him for dropping out because he was probably like, yo, I thought this was just gonna be on some rap shit. Like these niggas talking about the industry being like pedos and all types of shit. Like, nah, I'm good off that. I'm out. So I don't blame him. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
I blame him.
Cole is the difference between Cole. Like I feel like Cole and Kendrick like vibe with each other. I think Cole is the neutral guy out of the big three. Like I like both of y'all.
I
Like, let's
blame him.
be friends.
I blame him, but only because I listened to his verse on Benny the Butcher shit. I listened to his verse on that what's the name shit on the Drake shit. I listened to his verse on what else where he was talking big shit. Those are verses that I really like. Like I was like, this nigga, ooh, yeah, niggas ain't fucking with Cole been on a run.
But
And
if Cole start rapping about how he nobody can mess with him and he the top MC, I don't think nobody gonna be feeling that no more because it's like
yeah, that's why he
I don't
came out
know.
with Rippy. That's why he came out with Grippy. He said, "I'm gonna go grab about some girls." But hey, it is what it is. I ain't.
Yo, yeah, listen, man. We spoke on this. I ain't gonna lie. While Easy and Ivy was here, I wanted to get to the next part of the show. So, before you guys leave, I'm gonna just say, the next part of the show is, and for one, that was great conversation, man. I ain't know that it was gonna go like that. I didn't even know if anybody was gonna pull up. So, shout out to everybody that pulled up to the panel tonight. I appreciate all y'all. That being said, it seemed like some citizens in Queens, they draw the picture of the suspect. They put the picture of the suspect up around the park because two girls had got RAPE. You know what I mean? And they found them and they beat them up, and then they called the police. You know what I'm saying? Pop, 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 pop.
Mm,
That's fucked up.
justice, man.
So I'm gonna say my take on it. We don't have to, make this a long soliloquy. I know it's late. I don't know how long y'all, gonna be here. But again, I feel like that neighborhood feels like a community. You know what I mean? That's the first time I ever heard that even happening. Like a whole community before they call the police, like just put hands and feet on them. I mean,
Mm,
for one, I'm not gonna get into my opinion about, what I'm saying, whether he deserved that or not, right? But what I will say is this: for that's a community. There's one common goal. The goal was to protect the youth there, and they feel like, what I'm saying, somebody violated that's from the community. They was like, yo, when they seen the picture, they like, yo, we know this guy. They just figured, I guess they didn't look at him like a threat or nothing, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the power of the community. You know what I mean? They handled that before they called the police. So I don't know how you guys feel about that.
uh, I feel like that should be more prevalent in these communities. I feel like before what I'm saying, before we get the necessary authorities involved, I feel like we got to start handling stuff ourselves. Like some of, what I'm saying, our next door neighbors, some of these people is like people we grew up with since, little kids. Like most of these people, what I'm saying, the community is supposed to take care of the community. They supposed to we supposed to look out for one another. So I mean, if they, what I'm saying, if they taking care of their own issue before the, what I'm saying, the police get there, I feel like that's valid. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
people may say that's street justice. I cool, but I think to me, I feel like that's something that should be very
that's that,
prevalent, and it's something that
yeah.
should be a norm. Like,
Right, that's community. You gotta realize the way it happened too. From what I heard, they were this happened in the daytime, and he pulled out a knife and he threatened like two 13-year-old girls. And it was crazy because it's the daytime, so I know whoever parents they was, they probably figured, my child is safe to go outside. It's hot. Not today was really, I don't know. It wasn't today. It wasn't today, but I think this was like yesterday or the day before. Um, and yeah, you know what I mean. That's like you said, LM. It is something that it's I won't consider it street justice. I consider it that's a community trying to protect who's in the community. And it's nothing wrong
right,
with the community protecting who's in the community, especially when it happened in the community. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I
and you
think I think I
protecting the
like the word
kids.
I like the word community better. You know what I'm saying? Than street, because street it don't have the word unity in it. Community has the word unity in it, and that's what that has, unity. Only happened because they have unity. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think people should take a closer look into making sure communities work that way.
Right. I think it definitely needs to be an issue that should be more addressed. I think living in these communities, people around my block I've known for years, and we just, what I'm saying, we look out for each other, and that's what really should be the main thing, not only for the adults, but really realistically for the children, man. Like keep the children safe, keep the youth safe. The children are the future. They the next generation. So you got to make sure as a community to protect the next generation and to make sure we don't repeat the mistakes of the past in our communities and what I'm saying, just start letting stuff bypass because you knew somebody for a couple of years. Like, no, if he on some crazy ish, address that man or woman the correct way. That's to hold each other accountable. That's what I think a community needs to do. I feel like they did it. They held that man accountable. You know what I'm saying? They did what they had to do, regardless if he grew up in the community or not, regardless if they knew him or not. We're not gonna let something that crazy get bypassed just because you lived in the community. We gonna handle you, and I feel like that's what they did, and I respect it. I respect it to the core. So I
Right.
mean,
They didn't kill him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
They did.
So
You know what I mean? They sent him to the proper authorities. But Jay, how you feel about it?
Y'all already said everything. You know what I mean? I thought it was both community and street justice, and I'm okay with both words.
Yeah, man.
I,
That's the long and short of it. You know what I mean? I did want to hear what Easy and I was going to say. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They brought great content to the panel earlier. Shout out to This Is
I
Jay.
don't know what else you expect niggas to say about that. That's not a. It's
No,
pretty
no,
clear,
that's
pretty
no,
cut and
that's
dry.
no. Seriously, that's me paraphrasing. That's the long and short of it. Me and LM pretty much had the long of it, pause, and you said the short of it, pause. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not trying to be, I don't know, sarcastic or whatever, or condescending or nothing like that. I'm just paraphrasing. That's all. But yeah, I thought this was a real sincere conversation, and I feel like sometimes I gotta use this platform to do this because I talk a lot of sports content, which I will continue to do. I'm a Nets fan. Shout out to Jay. I seen it on his avatar earlier. It said Nets fans the best fans. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, at the end of the day, I want to use this platform for different things. I want to different content. So, I might even have some more shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay might even have some shit cooking up, man. You never know. You know what I mean? Shout out to LM. He rap. You know what I'm saying? LM might come on here and start spitting bars. You never know. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I want to say thank y'all again. I mean, this was a great conversation. Um, and I'll probably be back to today and tomorrow. I'm waiting for some things to shake up with basketball. I haven't seen nothing yet, but I'm keeping a close look. I'm looking to go live as soon as I see some. But if y'all got any show ideas, drop it in the comments. Y'all know what it is. And again, man, I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna play this song that me and Jay did. I'm gonna close out, man. We trying to get this song played on the Brooklyn Nets. All right, peace, y'all.
Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a transport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defenders, the Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Just give me the ball.
ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and David just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cuz